Hello guys, and thank you for clicking on my channel. My name is A and this is the Real Movie Podcast, and today I'm going to talk about The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, or the Nick Cage movie. Before I get into the review, don't forget to like and subscribe for daily content. And yeah, that's it. There we go. The director of this movie is Tom Gormican. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. The other movie that he has directed, which weirdly I saw, that was a fun rom-com movie with Zac Efron and Imogen Poots. And that is his second movie. Compared to the previous movie, it is a really big movie. It is just a huge step up for the director of this movie. The actors of this movie, we have NICOLAS CAGE as NICOLAS Cage, Pedro Pascal, Tiffany Haddish, I don't know if which one is correct. And we have Neil Patrick Harris in this movie as well. First, I have to tell you something before I get into the review. There are no spoilers in this movie, kind of. And this movie is all about perspective, and I'm going to tell you why. You can watch this movie with two angles. First, you're gonna watch this movie as a movie, which will be pretty mediocre. And you can watch this movie as a Nicolas Cage celebration, which is a better version, a better angle to watch it. Nick Cage, who is under a lot of debts, lives in a hotel, his marriage is on rocks, he is estranged with his daughter. A super fan called Javi, played by Pedro Pascal, invites him to his birthday for $1 million, and because Nick Cage wants money, he attends to it. When he is in Mallorca, Spain, CIA contacts Nick Cage, and CIA tells Nick Cage that Javi is a dangerous man and they want him to spy on Javi. My expectations for this movie were huge for many reasons. First of all, the advertisement of this movie was really big. There were so many posters, so many trailers, so much hype, and I just saw the poster of this movie and the ads of this movie everywhere. And above all, I read so many positive commentaries, so many positive reviews. Jeremy Johns loved it, and so many other YouTubers and non-YouTubers loved this movie. So I thought, okay, this could be good. But for me, this movie turned out to be extremely mediocre, and I'm going to tell you why. Movie starts really simple, and it is really clear what the movie wants us to think, wants us to watch. The things I like in this movie, I really like that Nick Cage imaginary version of himself. Nicky hyped Nick Cage. He was the symbol of his confidence, his greatness, and I really loved the interactions between those two. Especially there's a scene where Nick Cage kisses himself, that alter ego. That was really funny. The other good thing about this movie was, for a movie that has Nicolas Cage as the protagonist, the intensity was really balanced, because Nick Cage is a bit over the top, but the atmosphere of the movie created a balance for Nick Cage to be this hype and not be over the top, and that was really smart in my opinion. It was like a orchestra. Nick Cage was singing on the tune of the movie, and the movie did the same for Nick Cage. Pedro Pascal did really well in a role that wasn't really himself. He didn't have enough experiences in this kind of comedy. The weight of comedy was morely on Pedro Pascal, and he delivered, and that was really good. The best part of the movie was when Pedro Pascal and Nick Cage were together, just the two of them. Their chemistry was really good, and they have so much screen time together. We have that LSD scene that was really good. We had that duel kind of situation that was really good, and the chemistry between them really worked. About the things I disliked in this movie, well, the CIA agents and the whole plot of that kidnapped girl was really amateur in my opinion. I felt like a bad movie was within a good movie. And that was really annoying, especially in the third act when those CIA agents just died and they had nothing to do with the plot. There could have been another engine, another thing to move the plot forward, but they had to go with the CIA and political bull crap, and it was really disjointed. I felt like watching two movies at the same time. One of them was good, one of them was extremely bad. And that's why the result of this movie, for me at least, it was mediocre. This mediocrity especially showed itself in the third act. The third act was so over the top and so weird that I thought at any moment this could be a memory or a flashback or anything like that, but it just kept going. And when in the final scene, spoiler alert, it just turned into another movie with Demi Moore, the final scene that showed that, okay, these things really happened to Nick Cage. That was really bad, because I thought, really, that's the third act, that's the final message of this movie, and I found it really mediocre. I cannot say I did not enjoy this movie, but the bad parts of the movie really evened out the good parts. If you're a Nick Cage fan, you're gonna love this movie, you're gonna really enjoy it. But if you're just a moviegoer, you will not have a good experience, and you probably will forget the movie in just a few weeks, if not days. I really wanted this movie to be as good as I imagined it would, but it wasn't really my cup of tea. So yeah, that's my opinion on The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Tell me, what did you think about this movie? Did you watch it? Did you enjoy it? And don't forget to like and subscribe. And as I said in the beginning of this podcast, if you're watching this movie, it is all about perspective. You should watch it either as a NICOLAS Cage fan, a NICOLAS Cage celebration, or you could watch it as another movie. And I really suggest you to watch this movie in the first angle. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening. Bye.